to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. Welcome to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your presence, for your time as well, because I know that time is very precious. So thank you guys for spending even a little bit of your time, your free time here with me today. I hope that Spirit has a message waiting for you today. Today's pick a card topic is all about a relationship that you're in. Maybe it's a new relationship, maybe you've been in this relationship for a while, and where is this relationship headed? How does this person currently feel about you, and where is it going? We have 3 piles to choose from today, so if you're just finding yourself new to this channel, please pull up a chair, get cozy. We're going to have a little chat together because we're all friends when we gather here together at my table. We have 3 piles to choose from today for our topic. Pile number 1 with the selenite wand and the yellow deck here. Pile number 2 with the crystal quartz point with the purple deck. I believe this is the Disney Villains Tarot. I think this is the Illumination Tarot, but I'll look into that. Pile number 3 with the Chalcedony point, and this is called, I believe, The Art of Tarot by Liz Dean. It's a beautiful point here. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting today regarding your relationship that you're in, regarding new love, or someone that you're just starting out the process of a new relationship and you're just wondering where this is going to go, because we're looking at their current feelings and where is it headed, where is this connection going to take you. My timestamps are listed below. You can be drawn to multiple piles at the same time. You are the boss of the situation. And it's important not to make the message fit, but if it resonates with you, then you're meant to hear this message today. So I'm going to jump into pile number 1. Again, our topic is new love or perhaps current love. How do they feel and where is this going? Pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. You were drawn here to the Radiant Tarot. It's not the Illumination Tarot, it's the Radiant Tarot and this selenite wand. And this is your reading. The current relationship on your mind right now. How does this person feel about you? Where is this connection headed? So we're going to start with their feelings today, their current feelings. How does this person currently feel, please, about pile number 1, and where is this connection headed? So we have the Queen of Cups. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio if you're the Divine Feminine, but it's all about energy. It has really nothing to do with gender. You could be some sort of like healing energy, because I'm almost getting like a nursing vibe, or just somebody who works with other people, who helps them in some sort of way. They think that you have a beautiful heart, fragile heart, but it's like your superpower. It's like you help people with your heart space in some way. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Hanged Man. They're just so excited about the opportunity, to be honest. They see something special in you, this person does, and they're really enjoying this part of the relationship, or this moment in time. They're really enjoying this spark between the two of you. They're very attracted to you, but it's not just about sparks here. They feel something with you as well in the present. We have the World, and they're interested. It looks like a kaleidoscope. It's like they're interested in following this spark down this rabbit hole. It's like they've surrendered to the spark, and it's like they're waiting to see what next. You know, what's next? What's going to be revealed to me next? Because it almost feels like a good luck energy. It's like they feel like luck is on their side when it comes to this connection. We have the Six of Wands. Back of the deck is the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. There's the Moon energy. Now, the Ten of Swords this is a support. First of all, I just want to make that clear that this is a support to my back of deck. So this is like a secondary energy. The Ten of Swords here is about somebody who has their focus upon you very, very strongly. And they are kind of rushing to conclusions about what they feel like is possible in this connection moving forward, what they feel like is possible with you overall, because there is this excitement surrounding the opportunity. It's like they're excited about the prospect. They're excited about the future. We have the Sun. But part of this is excitement. It's almost like they've invested quickly. It's like they've fallen quickly, or perhaps you have fallen quickly. Maybe it's a mutual thing where you both are sort of jumping into this foundation very, very impulsively. Because this person is keen on continuing this exploration. This feels like a brand new opportunity, a brand new foundation that you're a part of. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And now, first of all, just from the very basics of practical energy, we're talking about their attraction to you on a physical plane. So they think that you're very beautiful. They think that you're very handsome. If you're the divine masculine, you're very handsome. If you're the divine feminine, you stop traffic. There's an independence about you that they almost look up to. I do feel like this person is a little bit more emotionally immature than perhaps you would consider yourself to be. Even they are saying that you are more grounded, more, more secure in yourself. This person feels like they have a really good sense of humor, and they could direct that humor at themselves sometimes. It's like self-deprecating humor, which is really a sort of a sign or a symbol of their insecurity, truly. We have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. I just have to say, Pawan, this person is just really enjoying their time with you. They enjoy taking you out. If this is just in a friendship with sort of benefits phase, or it hasn't moved into a relationship yet, this person really wants to see that happen, I feel. And like this just feels like the beginning. Like this, they're very excited about you. And I feel like you're emotionally it's like you're invested in this message right now, because you want this too. I feel like you're emotionally invested in this person. We have the Death energy. Back of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the Ace of Swords. Oh my goodness. And what I love about the back of deck here and the supports to this back of deck is this 10 of Swords ends an old cycle, and this Ace begins something fresh and begins something new. So maybe in the past they've rushed to conclusions and it kind of blew up in their face a little bit when it comes to opportunities in love. And it's like they don't want to face that reality again, but they can't help but feel connected to you. There's something special about you. There's something special about the connection itself too. And they long to be more generous with you. They long to get to know you. You can see that this divine masculine little energy is reaching out to give her this cup. And here in the very corner of the card is a guard standing watch over the opportunity, because you were meant to cross paths with this person. They feel like they are anxious to continue this journey with you. How do they currently feel, please? Where is this headed? We do have you deserve love. You are lovable. And you are lovable. You're this beautiful Queen of Cups energy. You've got a beautiful heart. It's like you always think about other people. We have here, stay optimistic about your love life and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And there is an aspect here of friendship. So you may have kind of started in friendship, or maybe it's you're just flirting with the idea of more in this connection at this time, because they're not in a rush either. That's the thing, is that they're having such a good time in the exploration phase that they've just surrendered to it. They just want to see what's next. What else is going to be revealed to me? We do have somebody holding back a little bit. Heart-to-heart conversations are needed. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, because they have more that they want to say. It's like they're afraid to tell you how invested that they feel. Because I do feel like this person feels very invested to you and the situation in front of them and the opportunity with you. It's like they feel like it's a risk to kind of let you in on their feelings, because they don't want their feelings to influence your truth. We have communication, truth, clarity, and success. And there's this revelation that they want to bring forward. It's like they want to tell you this. They want to tell you of their excitement. It says here, I can't even look at what I've done. The 5 of Cups reversed. And I like that the 5 of Cups is in reverse, because it talks about moving on energy and forgiveness and closure, and moving on from past connections, maybe moving on out of a friendship cycle into something much more. But there's a revealing energy. They want to tell you something. I think about you every single day. And they really want to take this leap from the 3 to the 7 of Cups. But it's like they need the Chariot to carry them there. I've kept so much of myself hidden. I've kept my true feelings to myself. Especially if you are in a friendship phase, or if you're just in a relaxed, let's hang out phase. This person's not just interested in hanging out. They're not interested in seeing other people. It feels like they're interested in a lot more than that. It says, but I'm patiently waiting for the right time. And this is about them experiencing joy within the journey before we move into a commitment phase, or before we really close out one chapter and move into like a relationship, full-fledged commitment. It's like, I'm just enjoying the process here. Back of the deck says, I shouldn't have treated you like all the rest, reversed, because they're not. You're not like all the rest. You're not like all the rest. And they've definitely made that distinction up to this point. What I love about this reading for you, pile one, is the future of your connection. And that's the other aspect of this reading that we're going to explore, is where is this connection going? And in your future right now, we have the Temperance, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Death energy. And death is not, especially as a support, this is not something scary. I welcome this card because it talks about rebirths. It's not about a physical death. It's about closing out a chapter to open up an abundant new chapter here. And this abundant new chapter is supporting victory for you. It's about taking it all the way to the top. So let's see. What does the future hold in this connection, please? Where is this going? The Four of Wands. Where do you want it to go, Spirit says? Where do you want it to go? Because you're in control of this opportunity. And the truth is that we're at this pause point before we can enter into greatness. We can enter into celebration. The Four of Wands is a wonderful gateway to be presented in front of us, or to have presented in front of us. You can see two people with their hands in the air taking themselves to victory. And behind them is a kingdom. We are closing out old chapters and we're making plans for victory. And that's what I love about this, is that the Six of Wands is your future card. This is the future prediction that Spirit sees this connection heading in towards victory, towards a rebirth. But right now we're in the planning phase. We're preparing for this journey by enjoying it, by exploring with each other, by having fun together. And if we continue to do that, if we continue to push ourselves out of our comfort zone, then we're going to coast into victory. I do feel like there could be an online aspect to your connection right now. So you could be doing a lot of communicating online, for instance. And they don't want you to fear what the unknown holds here, because the truth is that you get to dictate it. You get to tell yourself and tell this person whether you want to continue to explore this connection, because they're invested. I also feel like you're invested too. So I feel like although there's this fear of like, what does the unknown hold? It's like, I'm ready to take that journey. I'm ready to surrender to where this connection is going to take us. And that is your advice from Spirit as well. With your Hanged Man energy, is for the Divine Feminine specifically, this is a great opportunity. And Spirit wants you to surrender to what's going to be revealed to you next. Because we're not living for giant events when we commit. It's a wonderful outcome if Spirit says that's a possibility in the future, but we're not living for those moments. We're living now. And we're having fun doing it with this person. And this person's having fun doing that with you too. So Spirit says that this can take you all the way to the top if you choose to. There's an emphasis on Gemini energy here as well. And this can lead the two of you into rebirths and into victory if you decide to take it that far. So much abundance for you, pile one. You chose a beautiful, beautiful pile. In the bowl, we have the Two of Pentacles. Oops, we have the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Sideways here, and we have the Four of Swords reversed. Do you know what's exciting about that Four of Swords reversed is that it's your call to return to the world, to invest, to allow your emotion in here, and to allow yourself to be vulnerable in this situation, because it's a really good opportunity to help restore balance and security, not just for the Divine Feminine, but also the Divine Masculine, because his confidence, he's not as confident as he presents himself to be. So if you're dealing with this fire energy and they're acting really super confident and they're always optimistic around you, the truth is that they like you so much that they're worried about what the future holds. You know, they don't want to be disappointed, and they are a little bit afraid of the unknown here. But that's just testing their strength. And there's the Eight of Wands too, and the King of Cups. We started with the Queen of Cups. I really like this person, and I really like the energy around the both of you. There's a lot of potential, and Spirit says that there's a lot of victory waiting for you in the future. Oh, we have the dog paw. It says, I love my dog. I think about loyalty. We do have the cupcake. I want my cake and eat it too with the cupcake. We also have a syringe. I do think about a hospital nursing connection. I also think about insecurity or attachments to insecurity. We have a commandment from the Bible that says, honor the Sabbath day. We have a baby carriage reversed. We also have a banana. When I think about bananas, I think about friendship. I also think about advancements and financial abundance. We have cool reverse, so somebody who acts really confident, but they don't have the confidence. We have Aries energy in the bowl. That could be Aries energy that you're dealing with. We have the two swans, and I love the swans linked together because it talks about evolution for the two of you. We have the butterfly, and we have it next to the iron. So transformation that we are responsible for, that we get to iron out all of our fears and worries. There's opportunity for soul growth here. That's what's really important to mention about this opportunity with the Six of Cups is there's soul growth afforded to us. But within that relationship moving forward, the reason why we grow together is because we do hit obstacles sometimes together and we power through them. We also have the Divine Feminine with the Empress, not the Empress shell, but the High Priestess shell. It's curled because we can't see the secrets that it holds. We have Just Be and I Choose Strength. So they really want you to surrender to this opportunity. They say it's a really good one to explore. All right, pile one, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates with you. And if it did, feel free to drop your comment below and subscribe to the channel. Hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. And I will be posting my winner soon. So be sure to check your notifications so that if I have contacted you and reached out that you are the winner, we can get the ball rolling. I also have a shop for personal readings through my Etsy account, and that is linked below as well. But I hope that you come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello, pile number 2. You were drawn to the beautiful clear quartz point or to the Disney Villains Tarot, and this is your reading. The person on your mind, this relationship, how do they feel and where is this connection going? So maybe you just started dating this person, maybe you've been seeing them for a while, maybe you're just in the flirtation phase, but how do they feel and where is this connection headed? So how do they currently feel at this moment, please, towards pile number 2? We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the 3 of Coins. I will say it's almost like they are intimidated by you in a sense, because it's like there's this temptation surrounding you. And as they get to learn more about you, it just kind of builds up this persona of you in their mind in some way. But there's temptation associated with you. How do they currently feel, please? The 3 of Wands and the Page of Coins. We have the Page of Wands. I will say this, I feel like there's been a expectation set by the Divine Feminine here towards the Divine Masculine energy in this spread. And it's like they're afraid they're not going to meet your expectations. We have the Empress. Because it's like you are way out of their league. It's like you feel like you're unattainable or you're way out of their league. And even the Empress, like you don't even realize. I keep hearing that country music song from years ago about she doesn't know she's beautiful. It's like you don't even realize how attracted this person is to you. And see that she's turning her gaze away from the mirror and she's holding on to this hair energy. So there is an emphasis on your hair and how beautiful they find that, and how you don't wear it down enough or something. It's like they think you cover your hair up or you pull it tied back, and they're like, I love your hair. I wish that you would just let it go and let it be free and let it be natural. Because it's like you hold yourself back or you keep yourself, it's like you don't tap into how beautiful you are. Specifically, they keep talking about your hair. Even here with the Queen of Wands, her head's completely covered, kind of like a nun. And they're like, I like it when your hair is down. We have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the 2 of Cups. There could be a workplace connection here for someone, because it's perhaps the attraction was formed in some sort of institution that the two of you know yourself or know each other from. There could be a church within that or a workplace, but there could be a workplace for someone that may not resonate for everyone. But the Eight of Coins is all about not wanting to waste the opportunity, because we see these hyenas and they're a scavenger. You know, it's like, I don't want to waste the opportunity that I've been given here. So maybe you've given them a chance. Maybe they felt like you were out of their league, or that you rejected them quite a bit before you finally said yes, because they're like, I'm insecure about being able to actually find the strength to power through here. Because it's like they felt like they had to convince you to give them a chance. Or they were worried, perhaps they haven't taken action yet, but they're worried that they're going to have to convince you that they are good enough for you in some way, because they don't feel that way. They definitely put you up on this pedestal here, because the truth is that they are really physically drawn to you, and they want to explore that. Like, they want to explore the opportunity and take advantage of the opportunity. But there's real, and I feel like this person wishes that they could be in a relationship with you, but I think that they're worried about position in some way, or for some reason. Page of Wands. But I just heard, here's the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. For someone watching, it's like you make them feel really jealous because of your position. It's like, all I have to give is my attraction. All I have to give is this exploration. So it could be that there are some practical limitations at this time. It's like they feel like they can't have a relationship with you at this moment, but they don't want to waste the opportunity you've given them in this moment. We have the Five of Swords. Because they are internally conflicted because of the attraction they have for you. For some reason, they feel like it could result in a bit of a hit to their reputation, or a hit to their position, or to you. But it's like they can't help it. It's like they feel so connected to you. There's the Six of Cups. And this is someone who perhaps considered you a friend in the past. And it's almost like they're afraid to move it out of a friendship realm and into something more, because then it sort of, it forces a change upon the innocence of the connection, but they don't want it to remain innocent. They want to take this into the fire realm. So perhaps it has been innocent up to this point, but they don't want it to stay innocent. But they are concerned about where this path leads. We do have the Scorpio energy. Fire energy as well, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And we have the Two of Swords. They are claiming that the divine feminine here perhaps isn't willing to open up her heart space and vulnerability, or she doesn't have the ability to commit, whether it be emotionally or physically. It's that the divine feminine is making it difficult to bridge the gap and to turn this into a relationship. But that's what they want to work towards. It's like this person wants to take advantage of the opportunity and work towards a relationship, because the spark for them is real. And they keep saying that you're on this pedestal and you would be like a dream come true. You're like a trophy. It's like, if I could have you on my arm, I would feel so smug. I would feel like the king or the queen of the world. But we might have to rifle through some practical concerns, some practical fears or losses in order to be able to achieve more here. But they are keen on that. They're keen on achieving more. How do they currently feel, please? But they're saying it's the divine feminine that may be hesitant to create change here. Whether it be because of practical things or emotional things. We have November being significant. We have Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And it's almost like we have to choose between the two. Do we choose spiritual advancement and getting the desires of our heart? Or do we choose the practical realm and stay in a safe zone? How do they currently feel, please? We have here Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. It's in the reversal. We have Older Man, dealings or relationship with an older man. And when I think about the Flute, I think about the Pied Piper, and I think about kind of transitioning. It's like the rats would follow the Pied Piper out of the city. So it's like the rat is a symbol of the ego as well, and so the ego is like playing tricks on us. The ego is influencing us by throwing at us a bunch of internal conflict. We have Grapes, time to go out and have fun. And we do have dissatisfaction with life in the reversal, the cracked cup. because they're not happy with how things are. They want things to shift and move. And they want to work towards that. They're like, if it's just a friendship in the present, or if it's just a flirtation or a physical connection in the moment that has to maintain there, they don't want that. They want something more. They want a relationship. Right this moment, they are kind of intoxicated by you in that sense. And there's an aspect, again, of you being royalty. I think about grapes being fed to the queen of Cleopatra. And so there's an intoxication with the grapes because of the wine association. And they feel like you intoxicate them. But you are up on this pedestal, and they feel like you don't see the power that you have over them. Their current feelings, please. Like, this spark for them is so real, and they want to follow that spark to change. That's what they want. It's like, I don't want to waste it. It says here, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from other people. And there's an emphasis on friendship with the Six of Cups. But it's like they don't feel like they have necessarily your support because they feel like maybe you don't have the ability to emotionally commit to them. We do have a stay optimistic, and very soon. They're coming in the reversal. It says positive thinking will bring you romance, and clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. But there's a hesitation. It's like they're not feeling as optimistic as they could feel because there's danger associated with you. It's like even here at the cauldron, it's like there's danger associated with the expansion. And they're holding back. It says you deserve love, you are lovable. And I feel like it's hard for them to hold back. It's hard for, and again, it's like you don't know how deserving you are. So perhaps they feel like you're sitting in a situation where you don't see yourself the way that you truly should, because they see you in such a beautiful, beautiful light. There's no one above that Empress. Let's get some message cards from this person to see what their current feelings are, please, towards pile number 2. What are their current feelings here? And we will be looking into where is this going? Where is this connection headed? We do have here, I've been hurt so many times before, the Four of Pentacles. You do make this person feel a little bit insecure, and they are insecure about what you've built together and losing what you've built together. So if you're an established friendship, they're afraid of kind of tainting that, and they're worried because, like, I ruin everything I touch. It's like I have to hold back some of my feelings for you because I'm afraid of where the path leads. And they perhaps aren't 100% honest with how they feel because of their insecurity, because they think it's a risk, but they're like, let's just do it anyway. Even if it's a risk, even if there's obstacles, they're like, this is my desire, this is my goal, is a relationship with you. So I'm weighing out my options, the Two of Pentacles. This can indicate them juggling a lot of different aspects in their life right now, being super busy. They could also be juggling the decision of this. Juggling, there could be someone in this connection that's juggling or weighing the pros and cons. It says here, I'm waiting for the right time, the Seven of Pentacles, and it wanted to present reversed because sometimes it's like we wait and wait and wait for the perfect time and it never presents itself. And ultimately, there is this feeling about them waiting to see if, like, waiting for a sign from you in some way. But if they continue to do that, they may be waiting because the Divine Feminine seems to be kind of shut down to the ability to create more, whether it be in the heart space or just your availability overall. Back of the deck says, don't you worry, I'm coming. It's coming in the reversal. But let's take a look and see what the future of this connection does hold for you. Where is this connection for pile number 2 going? Where is this connection headed for pile number 2? We do have the Eight of Cups. The King of Pentacles. This connection may require somebody walking away from an environment that's not fulfilling anymore in order to kind of execute change, because there are some things that we have to get out of the way before we can create change in the future of this connection. There could be another foundation in place. We could be sort of worrying about the opinions of other people within those options as well. Spirit says in the future of this connection, we could be expanding on this spark, and it could be moving into a very physical place between the two of you, which creates a very natural doorway for more. There's more to come here in the future of this connection. We also have the Star. Back of the deck is the Ace of Wands. And we're starting here with the Ace as well, talking about the spark that leads to all change. And so we can manifest what we want out of the future of this connection, because there's going to be further opportunity towards growth. There could be some practical steps that somebody has to take within this connection to make themselves more emotionally or physically available. But we see further communication, we see further momentum. I even see travel for some watching with this person in the future. And what it's affording us is a new pathway. It's like we're turning our gaze towards healing. We're bringing our truth to the surface, and it's allowing us to start a healing process that redirects us. On the back of the deck, again, as I said, is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Ultimately, this could create a lot of abundance, and you could find yourself over the course of time and investment, perhaps committing in this connection. For others, this just leads us on a healing journey that gives us the clarity that we need over old attachments, physical insecure attachments or emotional attachments. It gives us more clarity and freedom and confidence over those old situations that keep us from applying force towards change. But there's opportunity for growth here. I feel like it's going to move into a very physical relationship at first, which helps us to delve in even further into our vulnerability. And the Four of Wands is like a passage towards celebration or advancement. So there's a lot of potential in the future of this connection, but I do feel like there is the necessity for practical steps away, removing ourselves from old restrictions, whether they be practical things and people and places and things, or whether they be just insecure emotions and insecurity. We're moving away from that first before we enter into something more in this connection. So there's still work that needs to be done before we enter into a relationship, but it's very possible if we follow this spark and the creative impulses that Spirit's going to direct us in this connection. But let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 2. Advice for pile 2 in the bowl about the future of this connection. Ace of Wands is like your theme. The spark between the two of you, it's like it can be fueled into a huge bonfire if you fuel it. If you take the practical steps and the sort of clarifying steps, if we fuel it with force and action, we can really create here, because this spark can lead us to victory. But we do have a bypass here with the Four of Wands, and it's reversed. You do have the Four of Wands in your future position here. In this case, the Four of Wands is reversed. And as I said, for someone watching, and it's a very specific message for someone, but if it resonates with you, you're going to know that it's meant for you. For someone watching, the pause journey, or the detour we have to take first, is perhaps creating conflict in our present environments. We may have to leave home. We may have to walk away from investments that we have invested in. We may have to take physical, practical steps to not only unlock our true feelings, but also take a risk in a practical realm here. But confidence can lead us to victory. You're very highly thought of by this person. And it's like together you can achieve that abundance. We have the letter A and S. We do have the Holy Family. As I said, there does seem to be an aspect here of someone who's feeling unsatisfied by the practical realm. So Holy Family could be an example of a relationship or a family that's in place. But they're also talking about the growth that's potential in this connection. We have Made with Love, I think of children. We have the Ambulance, I think of hospital, nursing connection. So that could be a workplace. We have Do As You Would Be Done By, almost too simple, but it's all you need to get by. And we have the Divine Masculine, who is afraid to express something. We also have here the saxophone, and I do think about longing. I think about those old 90s music videos where someone's playing saxophone on the beach. All right, pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates with you. If it did, please drop your comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win that free reading with me. And be sure to hit your notification bell so that I can notify you if you're chosen the winner. I also offer private readings through my Etsy account, and that link is below as well. But please come back and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You are drawn to the Chalcedony point, or to the Art of Tarot here, and this is your reading. The connection on your mind, whether it's a new connection, whether it's a person that you've been seeing for a while, how are they feeling? And where is this going? Where is this connection going between the two of you? So we're starting with their feelings today. We have the Two of Pentacles. How do they feel about pile number 3, please? Person on pile number 3's mind, how do they currently feel about pile number 3? We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. Now, you may have been drawn to this reading today because maybe you guys are in a little bit of conflict right now and you're just not sure of where it's going or where it's headed. We do have the Eight of Swords and we do have the Hierophant as well. And there's the Five of Pentacles. Now, I do have multiple energies that are coming in for this particular spread. For some, I'm feeling this sense of hesitation, like there's commitments that are being tested here. There are other people involved, but there's also this aspect of conflict surrounding a connection overall. So let's take a look here at the supports. Because the Five of Wands is talking about some struggle. How do they currently feel, please? We have the Knight of Cups. The World. And there could be a work aspect here for someone watching as well, or work connection. But there is this overhauling message about we could be in a period right now in this connection where we're not feeling 100% confident. And this person's, you know, struggling too. But the truth is that they are still very attached to you. And so there may be even conflict here about moving forward into commitment and someone being ready and the other person not being ready. But the truth is that there's still this big spark between the two of you, and confidence can lead us to more victory. Because this person, they're feeling imbalanced about what the future holds. With the Two of Pentacles, it's somebody who is juggling a lot. They have a lot on their plate. They have a lot going on, and they have an inability to sort of choose in this moment about where the path is heading. But it's like they want to continue to work on it. They want to continue to put the effort into success here. They are very possessive when it comes to you. But this possessiveness that they hold towards you is actually highlighting and communicating a fear of change or a fear of being left behind. It's like their sense of security is a little bit obscured. And so it's like they have this fear of rejection. And so they sometimes take that fear of rejection, they apply it with force and vigor towards their attachments. It's like, I don't want to be rejected, so I'm going to hold on to something very strongly. They get jealous very easily when it comes to you. And that's an indicator here about their insecurity and their attachment to you, because they are a little bit possessive. But there's a reason why. There's Queen of Cups. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's like you fill a gap for this person that they didn't achieve in the past. It's like you provide them the emotional buffer or the emotional well to be able to kind of dive into when they need to. And I feel like this is the type of emotional support they've never received before, or they have received in very limited amounts. Even when they were young, even when they were little, it's like we can only meet people to the capacity of which we're able, and perhaps someone in their life, mother figure for instance, wasn't able to kind of give them the security that they needed. So that could be where that sense of security has been obscured, but they find that in you, which is why they want to hold on to it, because they think you have a beautiful heart and you're very compassionate. And sometimes that compassion serves them if they fall into fear, if they fall into insecure energy, if they act jealous, and that's something that maybe is a bit of a red flag. It's like your compassionate heart, you have the ability to open up your heart and see things from their angle. So they feel like you're an asset to them. They are very physically attracted to you. And for someone watching, this could have started online. And the reason why Spirit's bringing it right back to the beginning of it could have started online, because this person is more comfortable presenting a persona of themselves before actually pushing themselves out of their comfort zone. We have the Hanged Man. Back of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. And we do have here the King of Cups. Now, there is, again, that secondary message for someone watching, a completely different message from the one I just gave, that there could be third parties involved here, and there could be karmic relationships that are impeding progress in the future of this connection. So if that resonates with you, you'll know that that is your message. But for others, this person, first of all, you guys are very well matched potentially here with the King and Queen of Cups, or they feel like the two of you are very well matched. And they are an emotional person, but I feel like the only acceptable emotion they've allowed themselves to experience is frustration or anger. It's like they don't allow actual true emotion out, but that's, as I said, where they draw from you. They draw from your beautiful well of emotion. Because right now, the Six of Pentacles, it is indicating that they know that you give more emotionally than they give you in this connection. So there is a discrepancy and there is an imbalance when it comes to what you're getting or versus what they're getting, at least in their opinion. It's like they feel like you give them way more than they give you. And it's like, it's because I'm stuck. I'm stuck from being able to give you what perhaps you need emotionally here, but I'm working on it and I'm trying to work on myself because you make me want to be a better person. And I heard that cliched energy of like, you make me want to be a better man. Because it's like you inspire them to want to be more like you. They're not on your level right now, but you inspire them to want to be more like you. But the truth is that the reason why you're so compassionate is because you have insecure triggers. And you sometimes give from an empty cup. So as much as they're drawing from your well of emotion, you sometimes give from an empty cup here. But I also feel like there is investment from both sides. I feel like both of you have sort of, there could be a codependency a little bit, but both of you are invested emotionally in this connection. How do they currently feel these about pile number 3? We have Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. And right now it's sideways because we're in a struggle. Perhaps we're in a period of struggle in this very moment. But they still see growth. They still see abundance on this road. On this mountain road, there are obstacles that we're going to face here with the Seven of Wands. Back of the deck says successful outcome to your problem with a key. How do they currently feel these about pile number 3? We have here haystack, caramel, you'll reap what you sow. And we have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. We also have here temporary situation, the tent. And so even this conflict in the present, again, we're not going to live in these fives in the conflict. We're going to power through this period. This could just be sort of a rest stop or like a pause point in your journey right now that's calling for mastery over these insecure feelings, calling for mastery over all of the obstacles in the situation here, because we have scales, keep your life in balance. And you can see that the two cherries, there's a sense of emotional innocence or emotional immaturity coming in from this person. They are presenting themselves as this knight because of the fears of being vulnerable, that they've carried that baggage into this connection right now, but they still see the opportunity. It's like the scales are kind of like the justice energy, that there's a cause and effect to our actions. They're learning more about that through this connection, and they see a doorway that can lead them to a new timeline or a new position with you. How do they currently feel, please, about pile number 3? We have here, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And we have here, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you because there does seem to be some codependency here. Addictions are affecting your everyday life. And it does feel sort of like, it's like we're in a karmic loop when it comes to imbalances because of emotional vulnerability, which we started out here with the Two of Pentacles. But this is perhaps providing an opportunity for you and for your person to gain mastery over that imbalance, to find solutions to those emotional imbalances, and by pushing yourselves out of your comfort zones here and being more vulnerable with each other, because conversations will definitely help to open up a space of vulnerability that you can both enter into, because I feel you're both feeling insecure in this present moment. Let's pull out some message cards to see where their thoughts are, what their current feelings are, before we see where this is going in the future. So what are their current thoughts and feelings towards pile number 3 at this time, please? We have here, I'm ready, the Fool, I think about very young energy, and I think about pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone, even though there's danger associated with it. It says, you make me want to do bad things. The 15, the devil. Capricorn. Lots of physical desire. Lots of sparks between the two of you. But it does also highlight the deep sense of insecurity between the two of you as well. We have you, I miss you, do you miss me? The 8 of Cups in the reversal. It's like returning home. And that's what it's like, that's the opportunity that this is presenting for, especially for the divine masculine here. It's like an opportunity to have a compassionate place to land. It's like they're drawing from an emotional well that they didn't have access to in the past. It says here, I want you to choose. Whoops. What do you want? It's like it would be so much easier for one or both of you. It's like one or the other to apply the force, do the work, gain mastery over your insecurities and lead by example. And it could be that both of you are kind of hoping the other one will step up and lead. But Spirit says we need to have a collaboration here. And we have here, I feel the same way. Back of the deck says, I left because you told me to. The 8 of Cups reversed. Again, it mirrors this other 8 in the reversal, which is talking about learning from my mistakes and coming full circle and being able to carry those lessons back to my soul scope or back to my reasoning, my place of reasoning, back home with me. There is an aspect of this connection where sometimes in the past we reject before we get rejected, when we fall really firmly into insecurity, but they've found, it's almost like they found a kindred spirit with you in a sense. So let's take a look and see what the future of this connection holds. Where is this going, this connection for pile number 3, please? Where is this headed? We have the Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. What I love about the Knight of Wands is that this is just an opportunity to seize the day and seize this chance. The opportunity for soul growth, the opportunity to overcome our insecurities, to overcome our apathy and our helplessness. This is a chance for us to do that. Because Spirit is really adamant that when we are in this state of despair, when we're like, I'm helpless, I'm hopeless, and we keep sort of reacting to fear with that message, it's like programming that we're running off of. And ultimately, if we keep fueling ourselves with that programming, that is the program we will run on. It's like we won't be able to find the force to create change because we won't bother trying. So this is an opportunity to cure that apathy, to take advantage of the opportunity and to acknowledge the opportunity sitting in front of us. We have the King of Swords. It's very important to remember, though, that we are only one half of this journey. And so we can only take action as far as we feel inspired to take, because we can't control the other person. We can't control their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. So it's about doing what we feel that we need to do in order to create change and ascension, and leading by example, and then being very aware and focusing upon whether or not we're being joined in that journey. We have the 3 of Cups. And we do have the Page of Cups. Back of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Wands in your future position, because in the future, we're still going to hit some further obstacles, because it's designed into the journey in that way for a reason. We're building muscle, we're building strength, we're building new stores of energy. It's like we are running off of old programming, and so this is providing us an opportunity to create a new program, which means we have to establish new habits, which means we have to go through the struggles in order to establish those new habits. So that will be met with us in the future of this connection. But if we continue to explore, if we continue to spend time together, if we continue to fight through those challenges, it's going to build our confidence over and over and over again. And then all of a sudden, we're through the forest, we're through the obstacles, we've reached the clearing, and it holds the 9 of Cups, and it holds in a new emotional start. And we combine the 9 of Cups with the Page here. It's the 10 of Cups. It's clarity, it's abundance, it's commitments as well, if we decide to enter into those commitments at that time. But that's why Spirit wants us to seize the opportunities as they present them, and to apply force when we feel called to, because they say that if we continue to kind of journey with focus and clarity and move away from this feeling of apathy, because we're not going to make emotional decisions based on a temporary emotion that we're feeling right this moment. We're not going to make a permanent decision today because we're feeling restless and we don't know where this is carrying us. But if we maintain our focus and keep hanging out together, it could lead us right through those obstacles. And we could do it collaboratively. We could do it together. We don't have to do it alone. So Spirit says that we're going to be faced with further obstacles, but it looks scarier than it actually will be. And with determination, the two of you will power through into new emotional beginnings, which is very beautiful. And it helps you both to be able to evolve to become the highest version of your compassionate selves. So let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 3. Oh, and the bowl, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 6 of Swords. And we have the 8 of Cups reversed. I love this because I love the 6s when they come in, because it's a collaboration. We're helping each other move through this timeline, which is wonderful. And it not only restores our sort of faith and our peace. It's like we're moving from this conflict into a state of peace, but it also has the capability to bring us to this commitment zone where two people can grow together and build together to create a lot of abundance and security, and not just financial security, but just even emotional security overall. Even the 8 of Cups here, it's like this is an opportunity, a vessel the two of you can jump into, and it can carry you into clarity over old attachments from the past, but also bringing you into sort of this home feeling. It's like you finally find your home base. Very positive overall for these readings today. Oops. We have here Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls showing herself on the Golden Girls dice today. And I think about the Queen of Cups. I think about somebody with a beautiful, compassionate heart, someone with a fragile heart. There's an innocence surrounding her too. And I just love her energy. So you may relate to her. And I just heard about animal lover. So you may be a really strong animal lover too. We have strength. And this connection is going to offer us opportunities to powerfully overcome the forces against us and to build upon our strength. We do have the letters T and D and L in the bowl. We have the peace sign. She believed she could, so she did. And that's the most important aspect of that reading because of the 4 of Cups here and the peace energy. We can, if we choose to apply force here, if we think we can, we will. If we think we can't, we won't even try. We have will and we have heart. And it's our heart space that tells us whether we have the will to act or not. We also have here the black whale of expression. So it's about expressing ourselves, or we're going to drown in that emotion. Because right now, if you're in conflict with this person, you both could be holding back your emotions and turning your back on the emotion at times. The King of Cups will sometimes use that as a bit of a distraction tool, turn his back on some of his emotion and act a little bit coolly. And so it's really important for us to express ourselves even in those moments, or we could drown in that emotion. And we also have the turtle on his back. So taking our time, patience, and with focus and determination, the Knight of Pentacles makes it to his destination. We also have a nickel here, so May could be significant, Taurus energy. And we have 2015 in the bowl. And there's a beaver on it, and I think about putting in the effort and the mastery over a situation. But there's also a lot of family orientation surrounding the beaver. So the family could be a key sort of aspect or a trigger in this connection. But this also represents what could be built. The 10 of Pentacles. It's like working hard together to create a strong family unit. All right, my dears, that's what I have for you today. Hope that it resonates with you. And if it did, please drop your comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. Be sure to check your notifications and hit your notification bell if you have recently subscribed and left a comment below so that I can enter you, but also notify you if you're chosen the winner. Be sure to check out my other links below as well for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. And if you go to my shop and it's empty, it does sell out rather quickly every day, but I do repost Monday through Thursday and Sunday, so be sure to check back. But I hope you come back here and visit me on another day at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a beautiful day.